Well, howdy folks, it's Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician. Hey everybody. Making another video for you out of Boise, Idaho. Now what you're looking at is a refurbished, rebuilt cylinder head for a 2002-2003 Hyundai Accent 1.6 liter engine. Now I gotta be honest with you, I used to send cylinder heads out to the local machine shops in order to get them machined. I've come to find out that honestly nowadays, for as much as it costs to get a cylinder head redone at a machine shop, 9 times out of 10 they already have one ready to go and you can just buy them already refurbished, and it costs about the same amount than it does to have it to have your original one redone. So on the professional level lately nowadays, this is what I've been doing. I've just been outsourcing and buying rebuilt cylinder heads instead of sending the original cylinder head out to be machine shopped and all that other stuff. So this cylinder head came from an awesome machine shop out in Laredo, Texas. They did a wonderful job. They got it shipped to me pretty quick. I'm real excited about getting it put on this Hyundai. Now the reason why we are replacing the cylinder head is because after sticking a camera down in the engine and scoping the valves, we found that some of the exhaust valves are burnt, and that is the culprit and the reason why this engine just doesn't want to run at 100%. So this video is going to focus on showing you, if you order a cylinder head or if you buy one already put together from your machine shop, this video is going to show you how it's probably going to come to you and what you need to do to prepare it in order to install it. If you've got dual overhead cams and all that other stuff, it's all probably going to be already installed and set for timing. You're going to have to remove this because you won't be able to gain access to the cylinder bolt holes without removing the camshafts. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and do all that. So the first thing you're going to want is a 10mm socket and a ratchet. Now again, this is a cylinder head for a 1.6 liter Hyundai Accent. What I'm about to do is basic general information. This is how you want to handle just about any cylinder head. So we need to remove the camshafts, and in order to make sure they don't warp, because the valves are pushing up against the camshaft, you want to start with the middle cam cap and you want to work your way out. And you don't necessarily want to take everything all out at once. Just do it in stages, one at a time. Loosen, loosen, and then start working your way out. Loosen, loosen, loosen. And if you have one, if you're offset, that's fine. Then just go here and loosen. Alright, and that pressure will come off of that, off of those valves. Now at this point you should be able to get everything out by hand. Do not lose the order that your cam caps go in. If you do, you'll have to go back to the book and the diagram and figure out where your cam caps go based off of their numbers. And you'll see the numbers right here. Let me get it in front of the camera. Right there, and they're arrows that point in which direction they go. But if you just set your cam cap down in the order that you took it off, you should be okay. Boy, it's windy out here today. And we're almost done with this side. There you go. Now I'm going to just place all my cam caps together down here. Okay, and so I have them set aside, and so you can see right down there. Now that's the exact order that they're supposed to go in, and so long as nobody messes with that, we'll be good to go. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get my other side. I'm going to get those cam caps out as well. If you notice, I'm not messing with the chain or anything like that. Also, I advise against using anything other than a ratchet to pull these out. With these aluminum heads, if you try to use a drill or an impact gun or something like that, it's possible that you could pull the threads out with it. So it's just best to do this by hand. Same thing for tightening them down. I mean, I'm sure there's people out there that have done it, but I don't use any power or air tools in order to tighten and torque them down, because again, those aluminum threads are weak and they really like to strip out. And I've had to drill and tap a cylinder head before, and it's just no fun. It takes a bunch of unnecessary time. And again, we're going to keep them in order. Now sometimes your cam caps will like to stick. Little tap. Don't be too rough with it, just a little tap, and there you go, it'll come right on out. It's kind of cool that happened, so you can see, yeah, just if you notice, I just tapped it a little bit. Same with this one. I'm just going to give it a little tap. There we go. And last but not least, this is our camshaft position sensor housing. Alright, now I'm going to place these right next to these. So now I've got my cam caps all in order. And that's how they will be reinstalled. So now I'm just going to lift my cams out. And cams may like to stick. Just gotta be gentle with them. It's the oil that causes them to stick. I'm gonna lift my cams out. I'm just gonna lay my cams right down there, exactly how they came out. Now, if you lose TDC, if you lose timing, don't worry about it. You're going to reset timing anyways. And so now you have access to the bolt holes that you need to get down into in order to reinstall your cylinder head. So you've just finished prepping your cylinder head that you ordered or picked up ready to go. You just finished prepping it. Now just make sure it's clean and all that other good stuff, and go ahead and lay your head gasket down and get it reinstalled on your vehicle. Now the next video in this process and procedure is actually going to be, I'm going to show you how to remove the cylinder head off of the car, and then how to put it all back on. So I just thought I'd start this series with showing you the new cylinder head. Let's get it prepped. Now let's get the other cylinder head off of the car. Let's get this one back on. Stay tuned for those videos. They will definitely be coming up. I appreciate everybody coming out and supporting me and watching my videos. If you have any questions, shoot them in the comments to me or anything like that. You can also find me on patreon.com and gofundme.com if you're interested in supporting me even further. On patreon.com, if you choose to support me there, you get more direct access. If you have questions, I would love to help you out with your car repairs, help save some money, trade information, all that other good stuff. So just give me a holler. Once again, thanks for supporting me. This is Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician, signing off.